Hi, Buck. I love your new little. I didn't even notice you were doing the Dear Buck thing, and I love it. I absolutely love it. For this video, I'm wearing my Michael Buckley glasses that are kind of crooked. Just for your response, and I really, really like to respond to these people because I love trying to help. So I'm gonna try and answer these questions the best that I can as they go along. Problem number 2, racism in 6th grade. Ugh. That's like disgusting. That actually freaks me out. Racism in 6th grade. I was definitely bullied all through middle school and parts of high school. I mean, there's nothing you can do to the bullies. I mean, you're, 11 when you're in 6th grade? At that age, unfortunately, there's no telling them right or wrong. But what you have to do is you definitely have to go to a teacher, your counselor, or write to your principal, or you can even talk to your mom. What you can do is you can go to your parents after school and explain them to them, and your parents, I hope, would call the school up and explain the situation, because there's no reason for that. You're a kid, they're kids. There's no reason to be racist at all. Like I said, I'm going to use this little thing again, whether you're 30 or 3. There's no reason to be racist, especially at 11. Racism at 11 makes no sense at all. It doesn't even compute in my brain. So once again, useless advisory. Do what Buck says, and make sure an authoritative figure knows about this, because it's completely inappropriate and nothing that they're doing is right, although I'm sure you already know that. Okay, this is a problem I actually just recently had to deal with, not personally myself, but my sister. This is kind of a different situation because she's an adult legally, and she's actually dealing with a minor. Only a year apart, but still a minor. She had this boy who she was friends with, and they would text a lot. You know how teenage girls are. And she's 18 and was 18 when this whole thing went down. Basically, what ended up happening is these can be serious situations. Once again, I think age is really important. I don't know your age or her age or anything like that. Your neighbors, so she feels like you're close to her because you're neighbors. It's kind of like you're close to somebody because you're family. Being neighbors is another step. There's friends, there's neighbors, there's family. And I can understand she has a security with you because she feels like no matter what I do to this girl, I can't push her away because she lives in the same neighborhood as me. And that can get frightening just because it seems like she's got a low self-esteem. And that can get scary. That can get really important to just watch because, like I was saying, my sister had this friend, and they weren't dating, but he claimed they were at school to his friends on his Facebook. Not like, me and this, Leah's little sister are dating, but like just telling people in his comments that his girlfriend this, his girlfriend that, referring to my little sister, and it was becoming, and she didn't feel the same way, and she didn't know this until weeks into it when her friends are like, hey, so and so is writing stuff about you. And it got to the point where I actually told her, stop texting him. If I see you text him, I'll make sure the phone is gone because I'm done. Because she'd always come home complaining that he wasn't treating her right. It was getting kind of weird, blah, blah, blah. So I literally said, tell him to stop texting. No more texting. And if he does it 3 times, we can call the cops. He ended up kind of going nuts a night where I was out at work. And pretty much long story short, I don't think he was being serious. He probably wasn't. He was probably just doing it to get attention. But he kept saying, because she wasn't texting him back like I told her to do, he kept saying that if she didn't text him back, he was going to do something bad. She was going to regret it. That she couldn't afford losing another person. Basically either saying that he was going to hurt her or he was going to hurt himself. And that became really, really serious. I'm really sorry. My DVR just played again and I don't have a remote control around me. So ignore Colbert Report in the background. Basically, this can become a serious situation. I'm not saying it's that serious. It could just be, I mean, if she's 11 years old and you're 18, I mean, that's a whole different situation. She idolizes you. You just got to tell her to back off. But I don't think that's the situation. I don't think it's going to get as serious as it is. But Mike's right. I mean, Buck's right. I keep saying that. Contact, not the police. You don't need to contact the police. My sister had to contact the police because it got to that extreme. If it gets to that extreme, that's when you want to call the police. But contact your parents, and since your neighbors, if your parents can't do anything, contact her parents. But be nice about it. Don't be Jerry Springer and all over it. You know, be calm and cool and collected, because that's the kind of environment you want to keep it in. Oh, this is a response to the girl who, or boy, I really couldn't, understand. I'm assuming it's a girl. I hope it's a girl. Well, I hope it's a nobody, really. This is a horrible, horrible situation. Like, this is drastic. I don't know how old you are now. But if you're under the age of 16, call the cops. Because whether you're giving consent and you're under 16 and these men are over 18, there's like age differences per age difference, they can be arrested. Because it has, like, it has nothing to do with you saying stop or no. Literally, these men need to go away. Because it doesn't matter how old you look. It doesn't matter A, B, C, D, E, F, G. He's older, you're younger. I'm going to assume you're still a minor. If you're not, then unfortunately there's not too much that can be done now. I don't know how that procedure would work, but if you are under the age of 18, you can call the cops. And please, please, for the sake, just in general, because I don't know how to really deal with this kind of a situation. Only thing I can say is they're performing illegal acts, literally. If that's the situation, if I'm understanding this correctly, an 11-year-old girl was once touched by an older gentleman. You didn't really specifically say how old they were. I assume since older men, it's not 14-year-old boys, because there's no such thing as a 14-year-old man, 14-year-old boys. So I'm assuming men. And obviously when I think of men, I just assume, 40-year-old guy. And I don't know if that's a situation. If that is a situation, literally, if you're being touched by an adult male and you are still a minor, please contact the authorities legitimately, because it's called pedophilia and it's illegal. No matter, even if you're consenting, even if you're not saying no, even if you're saying yes, please, 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 and they're paying you, I don't care. Doesn't matter. It's illegal. The end. So that extends my help video. I hope I helped, and I hope that I can continue help. Oh God, they're so crooked. I hope I can continue helping people, and hopefully Buck will keep doing this until like the day he dies, because he's really good at it. So this is the end. Pop on over to my, I'm totally plugging. I'm sorry, Buck. If you want to plug over to, yeah. If you want to hop on over to click my name there and watch my latest video called Appearance. I'm really trying to help females in their appearance and how they can better themselves mentally and emotionally. So, I mean, yeah, done. What the buck?